Hi everyone. Welcome to your monthly messages from your angels and your higher self by star sign with me, Julie Poole. And check out your weeklies too. The link is in the description below, along with the link to all the very beautiful cards that I use. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so that you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive right in. Hi Capricorn, how are we doing as we move into March? Well, I'm going to have to explain to you the same as I have to the others. This month is a little bit chaotic, okay? So we're going to ride out this little bit of change that we need to happen. So let's just explain about March, because this often happens in March and also happens as well in October. This is about the changing seasons. As we go into March, in the northern hemisphere, we're moving into spring, the spring equinox. The clock's changing. We've got a change of season. We've got a change of time. We're also going into retrograde season, okay? This is the first one this year. So far, all the planets have been going direct. This is when they're moving towards the Earth and bringing their energy with them, which helps us and supports us and helps drive us forward. And then they're moving out of their orbit, away from the Earth, okay? And this is what's classed as retrograde, which a lot of people say is going backwards. The planets are not going backwards, they're just moving away from the Earth and they're taking their energy away with it, which leaves us a little bit kind of, oh, what's going on, okay? So for many of you, I'm seeing similar cards coming up around chaos and change. Now the reason for this, we'll go into them in detail in a minute, but the reason for this is that before we move into this new season of spring for us in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere, before we get there, we need to finish off everything that's left over from the winter. Or for you guys down south from the summer, we need to finish off. It's kind of a bit of a spring cleaning of us and our life before we get to the spring, so that we're ready for that new season. We're ready for the new energies that are going to come in as we hit April. So there's a bit of work to be done for all of us so far, and this is the 10th reading I've done out of 12, and everybody's getting the same stuff. So what I'd suggest you do is look at your moon and your rising as well, so you can bring the three together. It'll give you a bigger all-round picture, and keep an eye on your weekly reads through March as well, see where they're tying in. So it is a month where we're needing a bit of support and guidance and a bit of understanding to know what's going on. So let's look at the cards now. We are starting the month with the King of Cups and the Two of Wands. Now both of these are reversed. So the King of Cups is a card of being very traditional, very fixed. It's all about stability and security. It's all about doing things the way we've always done them. It's very fixed, stable energy. Now he's upside down. And what this is asking us to do is look at where do we need to be a little bit more spontaneous, a little bit less traditional, a little bit more open to new ideas? Because this is saying for many of us, we are a bit too fixed and set in our ways. Now 2018 is a year of coming into mastery, into power, into independence, into free thinking. And of course these traditional ways of doing things can often keep us stuck in a pattern, and they reduce us, they disallow expansion, okay? So these are upside down to say, right, they're asking you to look at where you're a little bit stuck in a rut of doing things the way you've always done them. And you know what happens if we keep doing what we've always done? We're going to get what we've always got. And this is about change. We're wanting something bigger and better, more expansive. So that means shaking us up out of that rut a little bit. Now alongside this, we've got the Two of Wands also reversed. Now the two talks about a path opening up, all right, and different options, okay, coming to the crossroads and thinking, which way do I go? Now at the moment it's upside down, but it's saying this is coming soon. You're going to be coming to a crossroads and you need to be ready for it, and we're not going to get there if we're stuck in that rut. So we want to get rid of the rut so that we can move towards this new crossroads that we want to come to, that's going to open things up, broaden our horizon, horizons. So let's put some more detail in it as we're moving through the month. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Hanging Man reversed. Now the Knight is about action. We need to take some action, and this is related to our happiness. So it's asking us to look at what areas of our life do we not feel very content, very happy, but dissatisfied. We need to look at it so that we can take some action, because what we're doing, the Hanging Man upside down, is confirming we're stuck in that rut. So the Hanging Man, when he's the right way up, this is a card of just allowing things to unfold in their own space, in their own time. Even if it's not going my way, that's all right. I'm just going to chill out. I'm just going to wait for things to change. But the way these cards are put together, you see, it's saying the opposite. It's saying the Knight is saying you need to take some action. Stop hanging around. Stop being stuck in that rut. Start taking some action to boot yourself out of that rut, okay? Because we want to move forward into some change. Now we've got the Tower card. So this is coming from your higher self, so don't shoot the messenger, all right? Your higher self is saying get out of that rut. Make that change, force that change, okay? The Tower is sweeping change, sudden change. You can change this overnight. You can notice those ruts and say, Jar's got to go. That behaviour's got to change. That reluctance has got to go. Whatever it is for you, because this is a different, general reading. It's going to mean different things for different people. But the Tower wants to come in to boot you out of that rut. Okay, and then we're going to bring in more balance, because these two cards are going together. We've got the Temperance card and the Tower, both major arcanas, both coming together as a pair here, saying, look, until we have that change, we have no balance. We've got no balance. Temperance is all about balance. And, she's upside down, so we're saying, no, there isn't any balance. If you're stuck in that rut where you hardly ever go out, there's no balance. All right. If you're working too hard and you're never at home, there's no balance. We need to make those changes to bring balance back to our life. And they're wanting this for us before the end of the month. Now, as we move to the end of the month, we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Now, the Six is reversed. The Six of Pentacles is about success. It's financial success. It's financial flow. And I'm feeling that this is linked to that rut that we're in. It's kind of don't want to shake things up too much, being too worried to lose money over something. And for those of you who are a bit of a workaholic, just working, and losing the balance, you're worried that if you pull back on work, you're going to lose some of that money, some of that income. But it's to say, do you know what? Life is about balance. We need that balance. And so the Three of Wands is saying we need to open up our horizons. The Three of Wands, I mean, look at him there. He wants to get on that boat. He wants to go off exploring. He wants to have a bit more of an adventure. All right, so this rut that we're talking about, we are stuck in a rut here, Cappies. Come on, we need to get out of that rut and move forward. Start being a bit more adventurous, a bit more getting out there. Now let's see what the angels want to add to this, because they are giving us a lot of support with these changes. All right, so we've got Seraphina, first of all, is talking about a change within the family, a change within the home. So it's a happy change. All right, it's either a change or an addition. So maybe somebody's going, maybe somebody's coming. It could be a pet coming in, it could be friends coming to stay, it could be a new child, a new baby. But we've got some changes going on with the family from these changes that you're going to be making, which is going to bring us much more happiness. It's a very positive card. And they're saying to you, victory. Come on, this is great. The Omega card is saying you will be victorious in this. You will get yourself out of that rut and things will be so much better for it. So it's worth doing that little bit of work, isn't it, guys? All right, now your Oracle of the Angel cards are reminding you that you are beautiful, and that this is an opportunity to be in that beauty, to make your life beautiful, to make it flow, to make it balanced and harmonious. So this is an opportunity to shift you into a higher space where you are more appreciative and valuing yourself, that you realize how beautiful and wonderful you are, and you want that balance. You want to get out of that rut and fulfill your potential and be the best version of you. So the angels are right behind you guys, and me as always, and I hope that this is going to help you through those changes in March. And let me know how this goes for you. You know, comment below. I do like to kind of keep informed on how this is affecting you and what the impact is on you. And I'll see you in April for next month's readings. Take care. Bye.